on, guys? Today I'm in one of the coolest and most exclusive events I've ever been to in my life. It's called the Ferrari Corsa Clienti event. And this event is split in two categories, the F1 category and the XX category. The F1 category is pretty self-explanatory. If you have an F1 Ferrari, you can basically just get in and drive your F1 Ferrari. The XX one, it's basically based on those regular road cars that are legendary that they made into track cars, like the 599XX, like the Enzo FXX, or now the LaFerrari FXXK or the Ferrari FXXK Evo. How exactly does this program work? Let's talk about this. Let's learn a little bit. Let's learn. Explain you how exactly this works. Ferrari basically takes care of everything. They take care of logistics, they take care of planning, they make sure that they fly all of the cars from one country to another. They're the ones setting up the schedule. They send engineers, they send all of the people that have to work around the car so that the owner doesn't have to do anything. They even bring lockers for the owners, and they set up everything to the most VIP standards so that the owner can literally fly in their private jet, show up wherever they are, set up transport, set up a hotel for those people so they don't even have to bother about thinking about those small details. They also have chefs in here that give him a proper diet so that they don't get nauseous with all of the G-forces that they're pulling in. It's madness. They do everything you could imagine for these clients so that they can get out of that plane, get into their car, and feel like they're an F1 driver themselves. I think this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. So how much does this whole thing cost? And listen, not everyone can get into the program. If you want to get into the program, you gotta be invited by Ferrari to buy one of the cars to get into the program. In an ideal world, it would work like this. You go, you buy a LaFerrari FXXK, Ferrari says yes, you pay for every single track day about $10,000 to $15,000, which is absolutely nothing, and you get to enjoy all of this. But this is the real world, where a mortal like myself will never be able to get in there. And I understand why. This is the top 30 clients in the world that Ferrari has. That means they own industries. They're the biggest people you can possibly meet. Networking with those people alone will completely change your life. Just that alone is worth so much more than the car itself. But here's a little thing. Here's a little way to get in right now. There's a LaFerrari FXXK Evo for sale for $10 million. If you can afford that, you can get into the program most likely and into all of these races and get to meet everyone. I think it's one of the coolest things on earth, and it's completely worth the money. All right, my guys, here I go. And my dudes, I'm sitting right now in the LaFerrari FXXK Evo. That means it's the evolution of the regular one. What does that mean, you might be wondering? Well, let me tell you, I'm going super fast and feeling all the gravity going through my body and my veins. Holy shit! So the last Ferrari FXXK was like the one that I was in Goodwood. I had a chance to ride in one. And it felt incredible. But at the same time, it felt a little light on its back. And it's a rear-wheel drive car, so you know what you need when you have a rear-wheel drive car? A lot of grip. And downforce is gonna help you a ton with that. So they added a ton of more aero bits so you can keep the car grounded. Oh my God, I'm sorry. it feels like your soul's escaping your body every single time he brakes. Holy crap, and also from the side. I'm doing everything I can to hold my head and look at you guys straight. Either way, this is an insane experience, but also the evolution of that car that I was at Goodwood, bringing more downforce, and this one has 1,050 horsepower with the same engine, just a different setup, adding a couple things here and there. And the result is less weight, more power, more downforce. That only means fast and more gravity through your body. This is so intense. This is such a unique experience. You'll never feel anything like this that goes along with an engine that sounds like that. I don't think there's anything else on this earth that can compare. This is Ferrari at its best, to be honest with you. And I couldn't be happier that I get to do this. Holy crap! Oh boy! Oh boy! It's one of the coolest things the car has is that steering wheel, F1 style. Honestly, there's so many adjustments that these guys make as they're driving. Holy shit, he's out of his mind. Oh! Holy crapsters. Those adjustments that they get to make on every single corner and straight while just pushing the car makes no sense to me how they have time. This car is so fast. It changes directions like crazy, plus all of the G-forces that implies and brings onto you. How? These guys are superhumans. Listen, I'm destroyed. This is the end of this right now. I had so much fun getting in these cars, seeing all the F1 cars driving around, the 599s. I mean, I never understood what this was all about until today, and I am completely and massively in love. I hope that you guys enjoyed when we shot for you guys, and thank you for coming in this ride with us. That was awesome. Right, Sergio?